the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Aaron Reeves.
And with those wintertime-like activities going on, we got a break from our early spring preview to deal with some winter. It's cold out there, y'all. At 32 degrees, I ran in a trail race this morning. It certainly was cold out there for that. One of the hardest races I've ever ran, but it was a lot of fun. We do have those temperatures, once again, across the region, 20s, 30s, a few 40s once you get down into Texas at this point in time. As cold air is filtered pretty far down into the southern and even southeastern United States, 38, 37 in Memphis and Nashville. This looks pretty good. But fortunately, this isn't going to last too long. It's going to move on eastward. But once again, we've had kind of a short snap back into that winter time frame. Only 3 days this whole month below normal. We're still averaging way above normal, even with the past couple of days. And we're going to go back this yellow direction, so we'll start to add to those yellowish orange, kind of a mixture between the both. But you got my drift. We're going to go back to the warmth. We do have, once again, that frontal boundary pushing off to the south. High pressure settling in, active on the west coast. That's not going to really impact us anytime soon. Gorgeous looking outside. If you're going to go outside and you have not been outside today, a little cold, 32 degrees, light winds. At least they're not blowing too hard, but it doesn't take a whole lot. We'll see that here in a second. Upper 20s, low 30s, pretty common across a big chunk of the state at this point in time. And once we factor on those light winds, we all feel like we're in the 20s, except for Ada, where it feels like you're 19. So they're probably not calling that a big win for them, but we'll warm up, all of us. After another cold night, though, it's gonna cool off pretty effectively tonight. But notice the south winds return. That's going to allow our temperatures to really rebound tomorrow under sunshine. That 56 is going to feel fantastic. Get out and enjoy that. We're going to get even warmer from there. South winds stay with us. Not as cold. Lower 30s for Monday morning. Then we're kind of scooting on into Monday afternoon. Most of us get at least back into the lower 60s or close to it. 62 in Tulsa, upper 50s, low 60s. Outlying areas back near 70 on Tuesday. And then kind of the cream of the crop as far as the week goes will be Wednesday. I think these clouds may be a bit overblown, but we'll see those temperatures mid-70s, maybe in some areas that get a little more sunshine. They can push towards 80, so it'll be a nice spring-like day on that day, although it'll get a little windier by the time we get there as well. Cold front moves through Thursday, colder, but notice still near normal for Friday. Then we quickly start to warm right back up. So we're getting to that time of year where we get behind a cold front and the effects really only last a couple of days once we start to warm back up. So we're going to get right back into spring preview as we head really towards the first bit of March. That's not too far away. We're going to stay dry the next few days. Our next hope for rain would be toward the tail end of not this Monday, but the next Monday. We'll start to see a system that will approach from the west that could bring us another opportunity for some more rain at that time. A couple of our models are hitting on that, so hopefully we'll be able to raise those chances up. Because some people need rain by then. My yard's still pretty wet, so I'm probably good for a while. Tomorrow morning, starting off cold, noon. Quick warm up, we're already near 50, and then we'll be into the mid to maybe upper 50s during the afternoon. Going forward from there, we'll continue to warm up. A long weekend for some people. We do have those temperatures back into the lower 60s Monday, 70s Tuesday, probably through Thursday, before we do get a quick setback Friday, and we drop down back into the 50s for many locations, but we start to warm right back up as winds switch back to the south ahead of, once again, another storm system that could approach us by early the following week. But in the meantime, we do get that chance to dry out. Winter lovers at least got a quick peek of what winter's like again, and spring lovers can get back to rejoicing as we warm back up, rolling into the rest of the upcoming week. That is your forecast. Let's just go ahead and toss it on over to sports.